Make sure this is working before I begin blabbering on. If there are any outages in our area because of like everything that's going on, they just love to take forever to fix it. So it's fun. Let's see, come on. You can do it. Oh, I might actually be successfully live. Wow. That's a shocker. It's been so long. I'll wait till some people show up. Before I begin. La-di-da-di-da. All right, now I'm seeing people. I know it's been a really, really long time. Make sure the audio sounds good really quick before we begin. All right, now I'm seeing people. Oh, hello. I know it's been a really long time. Basically, I feel way too pregnant to deal with any of this, but I was feeling good today, so I decided that I would stream. Not going to be on camera until after this child is born. But yeah, I just thought I'd come hang out with you guys. I haven't been here in a while. I missed you guys. This sucks, like, because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I miss everybody, but I also am like, take the time to be, in this phase. And it's actually quite painful in the last parts, the last month. I'm glad to hear you're feeling a little better. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. Honestly, yeah, like, it's just one of those things where the last month is very grueling, very intense, and so on. But yeah, I'm stoked to be here. Very stoked to be here. I haven't really seen a whole lot of people streaming, actually. Hey, Ducky. It's been a long time. Oh my goodness. Glad to see you around again. Hey, MC Shu. Hi. What is up? What is up? What is up? Haven't seen you around in a long time, too. I haven't been around in a long time, though, so that's probably why. Jesse, what is up? Hearts, hearts, hearts. Kiss the stars. You guys are amazing. You guys are so sweet. I love that you guys actually, like, people are coming back. I was a little worried that nobody would come back. Yes, hi. How is your You Now stuff going, Jackie? I hope that you're building up your audience and stuff. I remember the last time we talked, you were just beginning, and I wanted to kind of check back with you and see how you're doing. You should stream on YouTube if you don't already. I love you too, MC Shu. Thank you so much for sending me some love. I've been streaming gaming. Yeah, I've caught a couple of the streams. I've caught a couple of them. My internet's been wonky, but that's always an issue where I live. I'm actually, I'm surprised you remember me. Yeah, I do. I remember like most generally everybody, but then there's like some people, like if I don't have like a actual interaction or something with these people, usually on like a live stream or something, it's hard for me to remember. But You Now, yeah, I ever so often, like not very often, but I'll stream on You Now ever so often, and maybe like once or twice a year. I don't know why. I've just never really felt like connected. Is it You Now? Yeah, I think it is You Now. MC you is the coolest and most dedicated fan. Oh my gosh, I know. Like been here for a really, really long time. I really adore the people that come back because it makes me feel like it's actually like a community. An actual community. But yeah, I'm really just trying to make it through the last couple of weeks of pregnancy, and it's just so difficult. Like everything hurts. I'm just really ready to I'm ready to be done with it, and I really don't like the fact that I feel like summer is gonna be totally wasted this year, on a bunch of things we had planned, a bunch of things we wanted to do, um, and it's just gonna be completely down the drain because of everything that's going on with the COVID-19 virus. How are you guys doing? I hope everybody is being safe out there and social distancing and keeping things clean. Make sure to run by me before we hide any messages. Um, just because I don't generally like to hide messages from anybody. I like to keep it pretty open. I don't usually like to block a whole lot of people. Just make sure to let me know. Let me know. But yeah, thank you, Dasher, for that. Thank you, Dasher. Thank you for being on top of it. My mods are great. You guys are so sweet and awesome. Yeah, I just like to keep it free. Like people, I don't like to like I've been through that phase before where I will go through and then just creates problems. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to live my life and do my own thing. Moving away from like the whole type of, I guess, stuff I've been doing. I've just been really kind of like in this place. Morning omelet. Do you want to get on here and chit chat? Oh, come on, please, please, let's chit chat. You don't have to use your cat or anything. I'll send you the link. I miss you. We haven't talked in forever. Please come on. He's my best friend, guys, since high school. Actually, before high school, middle school. That's when we officially first met. And so we have a lot of history. We have a lot of history. Burrito Bean. I haven't seen you in a while too. It's so good to see you guys. I miss you guys. Honestly, I really do. Zachy says, actually, my boyfriend is one of the first who had corona in my country here in Europe. He was hospitalized with serious lung inflammation. He is fine now. Oh my gosh. Seriously, I'm so happy he was able to make it through. I'm so happy about that. I'm like, it's very scary that he was like one of the first people in general even got infected, and that's just really terrifying. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on like in New York City. I'm not from that area, but I have obviously been keeping up with what's going on, and it's just like pretty freaking scary, actually. How about tonight? Morning Mama says, I'm taking a trip to Walgreens, but I'll jump on when I get back. Want to play Fate tonight? Absolutely. Absolutely. That'd be so cool. I don't know if you guys were around when my channel was like kind of doing a little bit of gaming stuff, but we have this whole like character that we play, and it's like Fate, and we play Sims, and Fate like calls in and basically is what it describes, Fate. So like I have to follow the demands and challenges and stuff of the said character, and sometimes they can get pretty crazy. I got my gallery to work so you can download one of my mansions. Yay! Yay! Yeah, that one that I downloaded, for some reason it had like hella glitches. I don't know. But I did kind of fix some of the custom content on my stage on my end. I am a custom content fiend. So Burrito Bean says, how are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm just literally just trying to make it the last couple of weeks of pregnancy. Like I'm really, really just ready. I'm already full term technically. But they like to make you, obviously not make you, but it's just suggested to wait until like 39 to 40 weeks and hope that like you'll naturally go into labor. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm ready like any minute now. But yeah, so social distancing and all this like self-home quarantine was basically already implemented, but for me at least. But the whole summer, I feel like I'm going to lose out on a lot of things that we had planned. We had a bunch of different stuff planned. And now it's just not going to happen for safety reasons, of course. And I'm very thankful that we're all healthy. I have been tested for COVID-19. And let me tell you, the tests are brutal. I'm just going to say, like, at least in my area, they stick this swab, right? This nose swab. Let me actually screen share a photo of it. You guys are going to be like, freak the hell out. I promise you. They stick this nose fucking swab straight up your nose, like into the back of your throat. I'm not kidding you. This thing, when he said swab, I thought he was gonna like swab a Q-tip maybe in my like throat or like my cheek or something, right? Like, you know how they normally do. When he said nose, I thought, oh, that's not too bad. Like it's obviously just gonna go like maybe a little farther in than I'd like, but obviously just in my nose. No, it was like 4 inches of like a freaking device. And my nose spontaneously combusted into a bloody nose. And it like blinded one of my eyes. I was like sneezing and coughing because it triggers everything in your like throat and stuff. And I had a panic attack because of it. So I was like about to pass out in the car. It was absolutely horrible. It was really, really horrible. And so if you're going to go get tested and you can identify what type of test they do, because I have heard that there are different type of tests, bring tissues in your car, bring some sort of like napkins or something, because I was not prepared for this, but thank goodness we had previous napkins. I think as a mom, you just do that. Like you store all the napkins in the dashboard or something, like in the console compartment. Thank goodness we had those, because it wasn't just a regular type of bloody nose where it's like drip, drip, drip. It was like hemorrhaging out of my face. So it came back negative. So that is good, thankfully. And I was just probably suffering from allergies, but because I am pregnant, my immune system is compromised. So I was one of the people that they suggested to test. So yeah, thankfully I did not have that. I'd love to stay and watch, but I have a third shift again tonight. I'm actually past my bedtime. I'll see you in the next stream. Oh, okay. Well, have a good work shift. I hope you're having a good day, stress-free. And yeah, absolutely. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up. Thank you so much. Kiss the stars, and literally kiss the stars, because you're going to be sleeping. So yeah, but yeah, that's my experience with the tests. What's it going to be, a girl or a boy? This one is boy, thankfully. Like we wanted a boy really, really bad. And so this one's a boy. And yeah, I'm really excited. I probably won't be sharing any social media photos or anything like that, just due to my experience in 2019. But I will definitely let you all know when I obviously eventually go. And if you guys want to join my Discord, the link is in the description box below. That's where I update every day, and more so now than often not, because we're all home and interaction in there is a lot more for me, because I'm like, I would say that I'm waddling around the house and stuff, but I'm definitely not like my time isn't like short. I will say that I have a lot of time, which one would think I'd be streaming more. But I just, the energy and the breathlessness, because towards the end you get like out of breath a lot. And so, yeah. This chat, the chat is being weird. Is it not reading it to you? I see everything. I'm so sorry if I've missed messages. Let me know what's going on. Let me know, Jesse. Yeah, because I see everything on my end. And if anybody wants to come on here and chit chat, I can send you the link through either Discord, or yeah, you can DM me on Twitter, I believe, if you follow me. I think I shut my Twitter DMs down because I was getting a lot of weird messages from people, like really, really weird messages. Yeah, absolutely. I do like to verify that you're not gonna like blast some porn on the channel. So, but yeah, definitely. It's on my end. My message isn't sending, but I reopened it. Yeah, sometimes it happens to me. Sometimes mine will literally stop playing the chat when I'm watching a live stream. Like the chat will disappear. It's weird. It's weird. I usually just give up at that point and just listen. But yeah, other than that, what have you guys been doing to entertain yourself during this whole time where we're stuck at home? In my state, and in my town particularly, there is like a lock in place or stay in place or something like that. Basically, like a mandatory you stay home type thing. And today they found out that we found out, but everybody around us found out that if you're just kind of like loitering or whatever, you're not really doing anything that gets you to like getting your necessities or going to a doctor's appointment or something like that, you can actually get arrested for a misdemeanor. Like, this is quite scary. And then I heard in New York City, they were trying to ban the sale of cigarettes and alcohol, which I don't partake. But the thing is, it's like, I mean, I get why they'd want to like try to help older people that have been doing it. It just seems to me, though, that it would be like mass chaos and riots and all this other stuff that would probably ensue after that. Discord is loading. Cool, cool. I'm gonna make sure mine's open too. Mine is open, and I just DM me and I'll DM you the link. The link. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I've been just playing like a Nintendo Switch. Animal Crossings has been fun. So yeah, it's just been crazy. It's been crazy. I did like literally we spent like $120 in video games last time we got paid because we're bored and we needed some entertainment. Because like Netflix is only good for so long, you know what I mean? Like you can get pretty bored on Netflix and like Hulu really fast, and that started kind of happening for us. And I don't like to watch a lot of TV, so when I do watch TV, I like it to be kind of like interesting and meaningful and stuff. It didn't work. Can I send it in the chat? Yeah, I'll just send it in the Gen chat. For some reason, like people haven't been able to get through to me. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, the Gen chat, and then that's the link in there. So if anyone wants to join the, what is it? This is a panel. Yeah, panel at everyone. But yeah, I've just been having a good old time. Send now. Yes. I wonder if there's a way to turn that setting off, although whatever. I literally spent $2,000 on survival equipment. That's totally actually cool that they're able to do that. We did buy like, I believe it was like over $1,000 in food and canned food and house supplies and disinfectant and medicine, and we've pretty much done a lot of survival equipment stuff already throughout like the years of being like together, my husband and I. But yeah, so we got flashlights, batteries, lights, all sorts of stuff, and we're just like those people, you know, like we just panic, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term. Also, some people are giving their games for free online. I saw, and like a lot of them are discounted. Also, if you have a gym membership and your guys' gym has been shut down, if you go to like some sites like Beachbody, or you follow some people on Twitter, they're giving away workout programs for free, stuff like that. So for a month, like free. So if you guys want to keep up with your, you know, your workouts, I would check that out. I just saw Tiger King, and I seriously hope, oh my goodness, I saw Tiger King too. And actually, I have quite an interesting history working with big cats in my life. Definitely not in the way that these people do. But when I was a teenager in the place that I grew up, there was a donations only, like kind of like what you saw in, definitely not a bad place, but it was just like a observing past. I don't know, it wasn't really a zoo because there was only a couple of cats. There was 2 tigers and 2 lions and 1 mountain lion and a couple of other little, I forgot what they're called. But either way, one of those cats came as a rescue from these places. So you saw the map inside of the show, you know, definitely one of the locations was where I'm from. And I got to, when I was growing up, I got to run fundraisers to help feed them. I got to be around big cats. They were all rescues, and they were very well taken care of, thank goodness. But still, you get this feeling inside that you're just, you know, you're really trapping something, and it's just not fair, you know? Like, you're watching an animal that is so magnificent and so beautiful spend the rest of their life in a cage or grew up in captivity, and it just really hurts your soul. The link isn't in the chat. It's in Gen Chat. And I tagged everybody. I don't put it in, so it's in my Discord, not whatchamacallit, the public chat here. The reason for that is, you know, some people will take an opportunity to mess up your stream or play some bad things. I've literally been on a stream where people have gotten their channels taken down because someone played something really, 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 really bad. So yeah. But it, who said they would send it to you? Let me see. Hold on. Jesse will send it to you. Yeah, there you go. Getcha. We gotcha. And Gucci. But yeah, so back to the cats thing. And I got to, you know, feed them, and not like with my hands, obviously, there's tools, right? But it's just, it's like I said, seeing, you know, these magnificent animals be locked up, it's just, you know, even if their cage is completely, you know, they have toys and they have big things they can climb on and they get proper nutrition and interaction, it's just still, it's like sad ultimately, because you know that they're supposed to be in the wild. Let's see. Oh, hi. What is up? What is up? What is up? I haven't seen you here in a while. I haven't been on, though. I keep saying that. I got corona, but luckily I ordered a nano vapor biotech, so hopefully it'll be cured soon. I mean, hey, if it works, oh my gosh, that Chris Hansen thing. Damn. I heard a lot of drama going around with Chris Hansen, and I just, honestly, at this point, I think I've said all I can say in regards to the advice that I could give. I never wanted to be one of those people that just basically talked about things out of my butt with it. You know what I mean? I wanted to always have sustenance behind what I was saying, and that's how I've always structured any conversation regarding that topic. I have seen a little bit of some stuff that Onision has done recently, and I'm disgusted. I needed to really just kind of refocus. I mean, I have a lot of videos that I'm still doing, but because like sitting in a chair and streaming and editing and my desktop, I don't do this on a laptop, so I have to be in the desktop, and like my back is hurting. So I've really just taken the time to like hang out with my family and do stuff like that. Jesse, yay! Thank you so much for that. You are awesome. Devices not connected. Okay. We're going to have MC Shu on the stream. What is up? What is up? What is up? Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I don't think we've ever been on a stream together. So welcome to Heartbeats Vanity Streams and panel. I'm glad to have you here. I never really get a lot of people who want to come on to the panels. But yeah, so
yeah,
oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you guys. So
yeah, it really has. I've taken I think the last time I streamed was like a month ago, and I feel really bad, but
it's okay. When you're pregnant, you should like rest and stuff. So
yeah, absolutely. Towards the end, there's like no choice in the matter. I like take a nap every single day, and it's like I feel like I get a very much equivalent amount of sleep. Like I will go to bed at like 10, maybe 11, sometimes 12, right? And sometimes I'll have like an insomnia night, but then I'll sleep until like 10 a.m. the next morning, and then I'll be going to bed for a nap at like 12 through 2. So it's like I can't keep up with it for some reason. And you don't really get to drink coffee or anything like that, of course, in your pregnancy. I mean, they don't say that 1 cup a day is going to do much, but I just decide not to. So yeah, stuff like that. But oh my goodness, I hope you and your family and everybody that you know are safe from this whole scary situation going on.
yeah, we are. I talked to my grandma this morning. Oh my God, she misses me so much.
Oh, yeah. I miss being around my grandparents. Well, I have had a recent passing in my family with a great
Oh,
uncle. So that's really hard because I can't travel to go and participate. And even then, so if I could physically travel, going and participating in the funeral it's definitely not a good idea traveling right now in the United States in general. But last year I lost my grandfather, so it's just been one of those things where the elders are passing on and it's so sad, but thankfully your grandma is healthy and everything like that and you're staying in touch. I should probably give my grandma a call.
yeah, it's like they're like kind of going they're crazy as everyone is, and it's like um well, there's a rule that my governor made that you can't older people over 70 can't go out. If they do, they're gonna get arrested.
Oh my goodness. That's
Um,
that's terrifying, but to protect them, I kind of see, but like also, what if these older people aren't around family? Like how do they get help? Are they like sending help to get them groceries and stuff and their medications and stuff like that? Like what is that about?
yes, you can sign up for like things that to get delivered to you, but I told my grandparents like if they need me to go grocery shopping one day and like leave it outside their door, I will do that.
Oh, that's good. That's really sweet. Yeah, we had to go grocery shopping, not for a lot of things because we did go buy like a bulk, like I said, like $1,000 in house stuff and food and everything. So we just had to get like basic things like milk and eggs and stuff like that. But the grocery stores where I live are insanely just ravaged and empty, and it's really quite scary.
I saw that, Dr. Dildo.
Smoothie MCCU shoe. Oh my goodness. So your name came from Onision's like the where he was like, I'm
Oh,
gonna steal your shoe. Did it?
yeah, do your shoe. And it's so funny because I didn't know that's what he was talking about until I was like, "Oh, I thought you were implying something, like you wanted to sue me for saying something." And I'm like, "What? I didn't do anything."
Yeah.
But
That's
then I'm like, "Oh, okay, they're making a joke
oh my
about
goodness.
my name."
Such a fool of himself this entire time. And it's like I you expect like how do you're like, okay, how much more worse can it get, right? And you're thinking that to yourself. And then and then it gets worse. And you're just like, wow, I did not like at this point, how much worse can it get you? That's your literal like line in the sand. You think that's the end of it. But then it
Yeah.
just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's just like, dang, dude.
Yeah, I know, right? And like the whole Chris Hansen thing, I don't know how to feel about that really because it's like I can see where everyone's coming from, but then again, I can also like say like, hey, you got to give him a break sometimes because
Yeah. I
it's like, oh, he's just doing this for money, and it's like, well, some of you are too, so don't play the, don't play the that card because you do it too.
like
So
a higher pedestal more so than rather than others. Like I have looked at both sides of it, right? And it is very intense when it comes to the difference between I guess you could say like the duality. You've got like the people who totally 100% support him, and then you've got the people that are completely against him. And each side, I feel like, has some points that at least sit on the table and bring sustenance, right? But then you have like the people that points out the contradictions in each side's points, like, yo, there's some content creators here getting, begging people for donations, donate, 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 donate to my channel, donate to my channel. Are they donating to any of the survivors of this situation? Are they trying to help out? And what I did see with the whole laptop situation was just people going in and after it in such a malicious way. But then those same people a few weeks, maybe even a couple of months prior, were like, what can I do to help? What can I send you something? So to me, it's so muddy at this point that I think the best thing to do for the like, for example, for Sarah and for Regina is to just work the case, deliver the evidence that they have to whomever, keep it off the internet. There's a lot of content creators I hear out here pressuring them to show evidence, show this, show this, show this. The second they show any actual legitimate evidence, it cannot be used in court. So that's one of those things where, no, I would never say to somebody to show their evidence. You know what I mean? It's horrible that some people are trying to do that and get away with really just messing up somebody's chances at justice, and to talk about an incident like Regina and Sarah and everybody who has, and talk about the past, that is such a brave and good thing to get that out there. But I think people expected in general to watch it like a reality TV show. And in reality, though, in real reality, like taking away the unfortunate entertainment value of what this has brought to a lot of viewers, right? Because I don't like to stand by that. For me, it's not entertainment. But if we look at it in an honest way, some people go to this to watch it because they're entertained by it. Unfortunately, that's just how the internet works. But the entertainment value should not be the main focus. And that's what's getting mixed up here, is people want to see the end result. They want to see him go to jail. They want to see him do this. They want to see him do that. They want to know about the investigation. Whereas in reality, that's not what happens. They're not going to know this stuff for a while, if ever. And I don't think that people should feel obligated or entitled to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, these people are first off, going through a trial is horrendously damaging.
I've seen enough crime shows.
Yeah, it is. It's just grueling. And emotionally, you have to be present. You have to be questioned. You're cross-examined. And they're not nice. The lawyers that fight these type of cases they don't go easy, because this is like someone's life on the line, right?
Yes.
Nor should they go easy. I mean, this is how justice is performed and how it has been successfully in a lot of cases done. Hello, Clover. You want to say hi to people on the stream? My cat's over here like, meow. He's like, Mom's talking again.
Oh, I thought that was your other kid.
Oh, no. She is with her dad. They went on a walk, and now they're going to go outside and play on the trampoline.
That is so nice. I like that.
Right. But yeah, so when I see content creators getting money off of basically telling people to show everything they have, it's like, could you just shut up? Like, come on, like, get real. Like, you need to understand that it's not hard to find these answers on the internet, right? It's not hard to Google how a process works, especially I'm sure there's video vlogs of it all. Like, it's not that hard to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, and well, I wanted to ask, what do you think about have you heard about the whole Wes Most thing and Muse Talks thing going on?
I generally just don't like to dip, because I do have, I have met these individuals, not in person, obviously, but I think there's enough coverage of it out there to where I don't really think I could say anything of value in it, because I don't know for sure what happened. I'll never know for sure what happened. A lot of these things on the internet, I try to steer clear of that type of drama, because it does get so crazy so quickly. But I have heard, seen, and observed some stuff, and that's just the conclusion I have come to, is that I was never there. I will never know everything that happened, and I don't think I could give any advice to anybody in that situation and really have it stick or be sustaining.
No, me either. But there is one thing that I've been kind of annoyed by and angry about, because you remember Dee, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been claiming that they, or she, whatever they go by, I don't give a crap, but he keeps saying that, like, she, like, accused him of something, and I don't want to say it just because it's sensitive information, but and it's like, there is no proof to what he's saying, and it's getting really annoying that he keeps when it's not. There's no proof.
What I've noticed, and my experience with dating, and I don't like talking or giving him the time of day in any type of way because I just feel like it feeds him and it feeds his ego.
Yeah.
I haven't spent enough time getting to know him. So I feel like what my experience was could be a little bit, maybe too soon to give a full opinion, but my experience with him was not pleasant. The second he started to drag my name into things in a weird way, I was like, I'm done. I don't do that. I feel like it's a baiting situation and it throws people under the bus. So my experience with him was not great. But what I will say is I have noticed a common denominator in some of the things that Didi accuses people of, and there is no proof ever usually that I've seen. So yeah, I do see that and that being an issue for sure. You don't go around claiming false assault accusations on people, especially over the internet, especially if you're not going to take legal action against said individual just willy-nilly, because that can get you into very serious legal trouble. The accuser, okay, like without any type of proof, like you just don't do that. And if you are taking it legal, I'm more than likely sure your lawyers or the team you're working with are going to say, don't do that, don't show any proof online. So there's a very fine line there. I don't see from his side of things. I don't pay attention. I just watch some streams. I hear it come up, right? This is a very new situation that came up. But I don't see him, one, doing or taking any legal action. And if so, he definitely shouldn't be talking about it like that in an accusatory way without at least having some sort of lawyer there or something who has obviously talked to him about the case, and maybe they've submitted it. I don't know. That's the thing. I do know Muse, and I would never say that is something that would happen because, I think a lot of the times it's an easy default for people to accuse other people of crazy stuff like that when they can observe that, their audience will go after those people in a mass way. So I don't know. It's a very muddy situation. It's very uncomfortable. And yeah, it's just really like one of those things, man. It's like it's really scary actually how this is why I don't talk to and if I sense something with people, right? If a couple of like some things happened a couple of weeks ago where I truly felt like I was being baited in conversation to get into like these like Twitter arguments with a few people, right? And I was just like, I just straight up called it out. I was like, look, I feel like you're baiting me. Thank you for the good times, but I'm going to go ahead and cut ties here. Like, that's what I do. Like, in that said couple of situations, because in 2019, I was very new to the drama community. I actually didn't go into the drama community thinking, oh, I'm going to make myself a platform in the drama community. It just kind of happened. And so I was not prepared. I had no idea what I was doing. My responses were not great. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? And so in putting 2019 behind me and some of the mistakes that I had made and some of the things that I have done and learned through being attacked in some sort of way, that really taught me how to just kind of pinpoint those type of people and not attack them. I'll never go straight forward and just be like raw to people, because I've experienced getting upset and being a very reactive person in the past and letting it bother me and biting that bait. And it does me no good. It causes stress. It causes issues in, where you want to go with your channel, the creativeness that I started my channel because just kind of dwindled away. It became something that was very unpleasant to be around and be on. Like, I stopped streaming for 2 months when I first found out that I was pregnant so that I even stopped posting on YouTube so that I could just have that time period to take the time for myself that I didn't take in a previous situation. So it's just, yeah. I mean, some people love it. Some people feed off of it. Some people really can handle it well, and then some people can't. And I am just not one of those people. Like, I like to be creative. I like to, I don't know, I just like to have content that is more positive than negative. And I've also seen, on Dee Dee's content that it's also a lot more negative than it is positive. And that's not something I vibe with, you know? Uh, when it all went down, with him in the beginning of like the whole Chris Hansen stuff, I thought his content was entertaining. I thought he had a lot more that he could have done to make his content better. But I just see that he's really quickly. I saw that he was just very new, and in a lot of the same ways like that I was in this whole community, very much a negative source, and was kind of fumbling under the pressure. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about that whole connection. I had one conversation with Wes Most, and it was on a whole different subject, and everything seemed fine. It was a long time ago, a couple months ago, actually. And then after that, that was it. That was my conversation on a whole different subject. So, yeah, it's just one of those things that I guess we'll see how it plays out. If people are interested in that, I personally won't be watching that type of stuff. I mean, what do you feel about the whole situation? I mean, I just, I try to stay away from the drama.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Sorry I brought it up if you didn't want.
Oh, no, it's okay. Like, that's what panels are for. You're free to talk about what you want to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, you're free to ask questions and bring up stuff and everything like that.
Well, because it's not like I don't believe Wes. I do. I believe him. Like, so there's no reason I shouldn't disbelieve him.
Yeah.
But just anyway. Yeah, like I said, I'm unsubscribed from Dee now, and I don't like him as much as I used to, obviously. But
Yeah.
like I said, I just kept my life.
Yeah. I think that every content creator who has this point, right? Well, they eventually they learn something from it. And it's what you do with that really will help either make or break you personally, or it'll make this platform for you a very negative space or a very positive space, or sometimes a medium to, equal, like where it's negative, maybe sometimes and positive. For me, I tried to balance the sometimes negative and sometimes positive space. And I tried to defend
Yeah.
myself with every little thing, right? I've done that. I have literally gone on stream, defended myself with every little thing, made a fool of myself plenty of times, done things I regret, um, stuff like that. And then I just realized this isn't who I want to be. This is not who I want to be. And it didn't just happen overnight. It wasn't like, boom, I'm suddenly a great person. No, it just was something I observed with my actions. I would watch my streams back and I'd be like, wow, I don't even recognize you, like, to myself. So I was like, if I die tomorrow, am I going to be proud of the footprints I left on this world? And if I answered no, then I was going to need to change something. And I asked myself that with many different situations. So yeah, I wanted to change something. Often a lot of people will come to me and they'll want advice, and I will give advice. I will give advice on how to best keep yourself safe on the internet, how to best handle things, how to try to get, if you're deep into drama and you're being attacked on certain channels, how to try to defuse that. There's still things I want to defend myself publicly over today. It's hard. It's not easy. There's things that I've been accused of that are absolutely ludicrous. But if I get on here and I feed it, then boom, they're going to stream again. They're going to talk again. And it's just a war that will never end. You can do it forever. Like, I remember streaming and going back and forth with a few different creators, right? And going hardcore. Like, sometimes, I mean, I'd get fired up, right? and then they'd get fired up. And then maybe we'd wait a couple of days and some more stuff would happen. I'd go on a live stream. They'd go on a live stream. It would never end. Nothing. It was always about a game of one-upping the other person on who had the most proof and the most this and the most that, and how you could prove how your situations were more right. And it's like, what the fuck am I doing this for? I know I didn't do these things. I know I didn't say those things. I know that's not what I meant. If I have done my due diligence and I have made a true mistake, apologize. But trying to expect that of other people will never work in this game. It will never work on YouTube. So you just try to build your community. You try to find good people. You try to find people you connect with. And that's the lessons and the process that I'm going through in 2020. You know, that's why it's so unfortunately vital. And this is just like I said, how I handle it. If I see things like this, I'm not just like a cut you off right away type of person. I will let you know in a respectful way. I will let you know that I won't be like, you know, attacking you verbally or whatever. I'm not going to be responding to any verbal attacks type situation, but that I, you know, thank you for the good memories. Thank you for the fun times that we did have. I won't just let those go in vain, but I will cut my ties and I will say, you know, here is why. I hope you understand. I hope you have a great life. And that does seem paranoid to some people, does seem harsh to some people, but it's the only way that I have found truly to help prevent a stressful time and a negative experience on this platform. You know what I mean? And so, for
Yeah.
example, when Didi did his whole situation, I didn't respond. I didn't respond to him at all. Had no need to. Didn't even care to, because why? Why would I do it?
Yeah.
Give him what? The validation?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off for a sec and then I'm gonna come back on my iPad because my phone's being like really bad.
Oh, okay. And if my audio is messed up, guys, I'm so sorry. But yeah, so
I'll be right back.
that's how I feel about that stuff. To each their own, like, opinion. You know, if you view other people and everything like that, that's something that, you know, you can do as a person, right? I don't police people, but if there are certain communities that I definitely don't want to be a part of, and there are, you know, there are a couple, I definitely try not to associate with those people, because, and it's not that I don't like those people as like people in general or haven't had good times. That's not the case at all. It's just that it's to prevent any more drama from happening or occurring. Maybe that's not what some viewers are here for. Maybe that is what some viewers are here for. Maybe they expected me to always be that way. Um, but yeah, that's just me and my opinion on it. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I've had a lot of people come to me with their experiences, and I just try to give the best advice. Like I've always said, communication is the best thing. If you can find a way to communicate with people and solve an issue, do so, because then it prevents a lot of bad shit. I'm back. I can't get on until tonight. Gotta do my honeydew list. What is a honeydew list? Is it like something that you just made up, like a term? No, it's no worries. And if I don't get back on tonight, it's probably because I am exhausted or something. But we'll plan something out for real soon though, because I've got a baby. No. But yeah, this is your channel also. So yeah, exactly. And like I said, I want to put out good things in the world. I don't want to put out things that make other people's lives miserable, even if they have done me wrong in some way. And I, you know, like I said, it is hard sometimes not to want to protect yourself and stick up for yourself, but just to take a look back. Is it going to do anything? The retaliation could be 10 times more damaging than you ever even sticking up for yourself. When if you just are comfortable with yourself and you know what you did or didn't do, then it should be okay. You know what I mean? Like, you should be okay to sleep with yourself at night if you know within yourself and the people around you and everything like that. Oh, backstage. Sorry, I didn't pay attention to that really. There you go. I love your profile photo. I love, love, love the Toy Story 4. Literally love it.
Thank you. We're me and my friends in Cthulhu's Discord. We're having a movie marathon of them tomorrow.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyone in Cthulhu's Discord who wants to join, 5 o'clock, everybody else's time, 6 o'clock mine.
So cool. I love I was thinking about that after the baby gets here and I can remain to, get more consistent and everything like that and refocus on streaming and stuff like that. To do stuff like that. And I'd previously discussed it with my admin and all sorts of other things because she has a lot of great ideas. So yeah, we will. We shall see. We shall see what happens. But yeah,
Mhm.
I would totally sleep with myself. I'm hot. I mean, hey, each their own. See, Morning almost like, well, what the fuck, laughing my fucking ass off. Oh my gosh. A honeydew list is a chores your wife gives you. Oh,
Oh, okay, that makes
I
sense.
think I'm gonna start that for sure. For sure.
Well, I'm not married, so I don't have a man to do that for me.
Oh, my husband has been so helpful, literally so helpful these last couple of like weeks. I mean, like he will give me probably feet massage or foot massages a day just to help like with the swelling in my ankles and stuff. It's like so sweet. And like not only that, he'll like give me
Oh,
back massage. He's really a good guy, really good guy. I'm
he
very
sounds like it.
I'm very lucky. I could have gotten with a,
Yeah.
horrible dude and just be all on my own in this whole situation and all this, but instead I got like the golden egg.
Mhm.
I feel lucky. But yeah,
Yeah.
other than that, I'm just really happy that the community that is surrounding me now, you have your bad eggs ever so often, right? Of course, you have people that come in and start drama. And there's a situation like that a couple of like weeks ago. It was like months ago or something like that. I don't even remember at this point, like a month or so ago, where it was just a person who just had endless drama with people. And I was just like, no, I'm not doing this. Like, I have worked way too hard to build connections with people, and it's just not happening. Like, you can go, bye. Like,
Yeah.
just that baiting type of personality where it's just like they switch the narrative if you don't give them what they want and they're like moving the goalpost. So that's something I looked out for and had to spend a lot of time learning through 2019, right? Um, but yeah, so I'm just really happy the community that surrounds me now, although it may be smaller, there's nothing wrong with that so long as you feel comfortable and happy when you're around these people. It's I've been in a place where nothing but like fake accounts will come into my chat and harass me. I mean, even the morning omelet has been attacked on behalf of me. So it's just
Ugh.
right. It's just like some of those things where it's just like, damn, guys, like chill out. We should do Sims again. No,
God, I
no.
hate when people do that.
That yes or no. So morning omelet asked in the chat, guys, we should do Sims again. Would you guys like to see that? Yes or no? Sim sounds fun. Yay. Yeah, I have not simmed on my channel in so long. I don't know why. I don't know. I just stopped doing it for a little while. I like my channel goes in phases though. We all know that.
Mhm.
Phases. The Dobby Vanity stuff. That to me, although we did see it coming with Chris Hansen, right? It to me
Yeah.
is just like I'm happy that these, things are getting out, but I'm also just like, I don't know. It's been hard to kind of wrap my head around everything. And not because I don't understand people's
Yeah.
positions, right? Just because
Mhm.
like it's also mixed up with Onision stuff and just weirdness.
Yeah.
What do you think about all that? Morning
Mhm.
Omelet says your reactions are so funny though. Thank you. I do get very involved with the game. Like I'm very like when I play video games, I like lose myself, in it. And so like my reactions for like lightning and stuff just are actually kind of scary. Like,
Yeah, same with me.
do you have Animal Crossings?
No, I do not. I'm not a big Sims or Animal Crossing fan. I'm not like a big life simulator person in general, but I don't know, I might get it. Everyone else got it, so
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely like out of all the video games I play, um, I'm more of like a simulation type of thing. like Sims and Animal Crossings, and like I do like obviously like general games like Mario Kart and Super Mario Bros. And like all those 90s games and all of that. But I'm not like a war zone shooter person type of thing playing those type of video games. And I'm definitely not a zombie video games.
No.
Oh my gosh, I remember that morning omelet. You're like, I'm like, delete the baby. And you're like, no. Yeah, no, seriously though, I literally will go out of my way to avoid any type of destruction to a child in The Sims. That to me is so hard. Like, I have cried as a grown ass adult for accidentally getting a kid taken away or something like that, or having like, if you have your cheats on and you
Mhm.
left click or right click over the baby and you accidentally click that one that doesn't have a word and it deletes the baby. Oh my God, I literally mourn. I'm not kidding. I mourn.
Oh my god. Yeah, like I see like those weird mutant babies that the Sims can create sometimes. I'm like, that's creepy.
Right?
It's so creepy. Like their limbs are like all over the place and their eyes are bugging out of their head and it's so weird. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh my gosh, I know. And like in The Sims 3, where if you downloaded um what is it called, guys? What is it? Content, like custom content. If it was bugged or something like that, it would literally mess your Sims up so fucking bad. And like they would be all over the place. I love glitchy babies. That's so funny. I just totally forgot glitchy babies. You guys, like, I'm seriously over the fucking like not being able to like move the babies around and stuff. Like, what the fuck is The Sims 4 doing? They need to make babies like more interactive and stuff. It's just sad. I have a challenge all created. We just need to do it. Let me know if you're free tonight. Absolutely, I will. I'll text you a little later, and we'll see what's going on and stuff like that. If anything, we'll just try to make it plan for tomorrow or whatever, where we could both like selectively slot out a time and get her done. Get her done. What is it? It's Thursday, right? Or is it Friday? Is it Thursday?
It's Friday.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so like Saturday would be awesome to do that because like people that are still working anyway, they have all that time off, and then
Oh
the
yeah.
yeah. You better
Um
be being safe, morning omelet, seriously. And I don't know
yeah.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but public service announcement, guys. Not a lot of people think about cleaning off your cell phones, cleaning the things that you touch in your car after going shopping. If you didn't and you're not able to get Lysol wipes, right, or wipes like that, if you have cleaning products and you have paper towels, you can make them. Or you can just go into the car and disinfect things and spray. Go disinfect the buttons, go disinfect the door handles, go disinfect your phone, because like your phone gets hot. It's a breeding zone for bacteria. You touch it oftentimes without even thinking about it. Your hands aren't clean until you wash your hands, obviously, in public. You obviously are a human being, so you have to go shopping at some point. You have to do something at some point, unless you have somebody in your family doing it for you. But let's say they touch their phone, they put it on their face, you touch their face, right? You have to be aware of these things, because just simple things like that could help prevent you getting infected. Just wanted you guys to know and bring some awareness to it.
Yeah, I put hand sanitizer on my wheel after I'm done driving it.
Yeah, like we were able to get 4 bottles of hand sanitizer. That was it. And because we don't want to be those type of people that buy out the entire store, right? We just get what we need. I saw a lot of that with this whole situation where people were buying like 15 boxes of diapers. And it's like, guys, there will be diapers back in stock.
Yeah.
Promise you. But there's
Same with the toilet paper.
what?
Same with the toilet paper.
Oh, I know, right? Like we ran out of toilet paper almost. We had 1 roll left until we like needed to go to the store and get some, and they had some, but it wasn't a lot because people did it again. I have been making it a point not to leave the house. If I leave, I Lysol my shoes and wash my hands immediately when I walk through the front door. Good, yeah. The person who mainly leaves right now is my husband, because he doesn't have the suppressed immune system. And when he comes back, he has we have a shower and stuff downstairs, so he'll go into the bathroom and he'll shower. That shower is quarantined off from the house, like no one's allowed in it. And we clean it every single day. But despite that, I don't let my daughter down in the downstairs bathroom. I take the clothes that he was wearing and I immediately, he puts them in a bag and he's already washed his hands at that point, but he puts them in a bag, closes the bag. I take the bag, open it up, or he takes the bag more rather, and puts those clothes immediately in the washer on like scalding hot with like bleach. So, yeah, it's just those little steps could mean the difference between people around you getting infected, you getting infected, and just spreading things that you might not realize that you're spreading. And then we have the little wipes. Daily do the door handles, daily do the knobs in the kitchen sink, like when you're turning on the faucet. Those are things that a lot of people think about in depth. The faucets, the light switches, if you have baby gates in your house, get those baby gates because those babies are touching those baby gates, but you're also touching those baby gates, right? So just stuff like that. I'm freaking out because my son needs diapers. If you have any old, what are those blankets? The swaddling blankets. And if you're really in a bind right now because they're all filled out, you can make diapers from the swaddling blankets. There's tutorials online, and I know it's not the best, but at least it keeps them from, doing what they got to do on the floor, right? So that's an option. And a lot of people have a lot of those that are lying around and in storage or something like that. Also towels, if you have a couple of old towels that you can sacrifice, you have to keep them rotated. You're gonna have to like wash them and stuff, but that's a big solution that a lot of people have been suggesting because of the fact that there were those people that bought everything and didn't care about being, I guess, a decent person.
Yeah.
Potty training has been crazy, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
I watched it was kind of like weird / I always kind of wanted to watch it. But I watched this thing called the Black Friday reel for Toy Story, and like Woody was supposed to be a huge jerk originally. Like he was practically the villain of the original Toy Story at one point, and oh my god, he was so mean.
Oh my goodness, I never heard that theory.
It's a video online. You can actually look it up, but I suggest you don't because it'll ruin your perception of Woody a little bit.
Oh no!
I mean, I know that he's not like that in the final product, but it didn't matter. I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. And like, the part where he like throws Buzz out the window?
Yeah.
Well, by accident, in the Black Friday reel, he throws him out on purpose.
Oh my gosh. That's terrifying.
Yeah, and he's like a dictator and everything to the other toys and stuff.
Oh
He's
my
got that.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
he's like
the
what?
super chat, Morning Omelet. Thank you for the super chat. Woo woo, the super chat. Woo woo, the super chat. That's my super chat song, by the way, guys. The coronavirus was created by the government. Oh my god. That's actually terrifying to think about. That's terrifying to think about.
Yeah, and like he was practically supposed to be the third movie's villain, if you remember lots of.
Guys, though, can you imagine? No, for real though. Having all of the good people in the stories, right, turn into villains. Oh my gosh, the Illuminati. Nathan has a theory that the Illuminati is the reason why this broke out. I'm not kidding you. He will go, and also the whole theory, I've got to get him on here sometime to talk about it because it'll blow your mind. He thinks the Illuminati is like, I don't know what it is, but it has something to do with salad and the Illuminati being connected. Like, I don't understand. I can't explain it the way he does. I have to get him on here one time to do it. Maybe I'll do it like on Saturday when we do the live stream. But dude, it's insane. And somehow it makes sense in the end. I'm not kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like in the thing, it's in the reel, it's so funny because it's like the other toys like are like insulting Woody the whole time and everything, and he doesn't really care until they like decide to throw him out the window.
Oh my god.
And like Yeah, it's like vicious. I'm like, jeez, guys. But I understand in that case because Woody's kind of a dick in that one. So,
That's crazy.
and
That gets me is the dang Simba's dad. You ever notice though, Disney's the parents, they're always like either like one of them is gone or they're both gone. Why?
yeah,
Why
that's
do
so
they do that?
weird. I don't get it.
It's like,
Um,
damn.
yeah, and it's like, and Slinky's like really abused by Woody in the in the reel too, and like, and he's like, don't throw him off the bed, and then like, Woody's like, oh okay, thanks, and then Slinky like opens the window, and he's like, let's throw him out the window instead.
Oh my God.
I was like, "Jeez, this is bloodthirsty,"
I
but
think
I
that
never
was
met.
a Rugrats one. I don't know if any of you guys remember Rugrats, but there was like this
Yeah.
Rugrats like conspiracy theory, and it was like deeply disturbing. Deeply disturbing.
Oh yeah, I didn't like it.
And they can yeah, they can get, like, pretty crazy. And then, like, this,
Mhm.
what was it, Lizzie McGuire? That one is also deeply disturbing. Like, apparently Lizzie McGuire was, like, traumatized or had some sort of crazy thing happen to her, and it, like, made her, invent, like I guess it made her personality split, and it caused that, sort of mental break in her character in her head is it's just it was insane. You guys should look it up for sure. It's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah,
Maybe we'll do like some sort of something in the future where we like go through and watch all that and just sit back,
yeah, that'd be awesome.
let the shit show happen. Hi,
Oh yeah, that'd be great. And you should like,
Roger.
yeah, you should put like disturbing things that like were happening in like some of the movies that we used to watch as kids. Like you should definitely watch the Black Friday reel on the stream because it'd be so cool
Hell yeah, I
to have
definitely.
everyone see it and be traumatized along with me. That'd be great.
I know. Like Taylor's just out here traumatizing everybody. That's sad. You can make diapers, Jesse. Yep, you can. I remember mentioning that earlier a couple of minutes ago in the chat. If you have like old, just as another public service announcement to anybody who is struggling with a young one who is not potty trained yet and cannot locate a diaper in sight because everybody was selfish and horrible and mean. Basically, the swaddling blankets, if you have any of those lying around that you're willing to give up, if you have any old towels, old t-shirts, anything like that, you can make them into cloth diapers. You will have to wash them out, of course, before you stick them in the washer or whatever, how you do your jam. But those are some options that are helping people in dire need. And just remember, if you are going shopping, try to just take what you need as a person, not obsessively, buy things out of stock because there are hundreds of people. There was this horrible story that I found it was like about 3-4 weeks ago. This mother tried to go in and buy formula for her infant, and there was no formula at all. And that is life and death for an infant child.
That's
And that's really, really bad.
oh,
So
that's scary.
exactly. But yeah, there's like now this standard, the formula is locked up, and they're trying to up the shipments on that stuff. And you're moving to Texas. What the fuck? Ah, damn it. I was like literally gonna be planning to move. Don't say it out loud. Where I mean, don't say it out loud. Don't say it in the chat morning. I'm like, where you were planning to move last time because I wanted to be around my friend, my best fucking friend. And I'm not committing to Texas because I don't know anything about Texas. And all my
No.
family's like away from Texas. Damn it! You better visit me at least once a year, Morning Omelet. We better make that a thing. I'm not even kidding you. We can't be letting this thing go. We got 4 years in between to visit like we've been normally doing because that's not cool, man. Because then things like what happened in what happened the other time happened. And before you know it, we're half a bottle of cracking in and I'm twerking on the floor. Like and we're all just at a club and it's nighttime and his wife is there and her friend is there. And then all of a sudden I twerk for the first time in my life. That was astoundingly embarrassing. I sometimes think about that. And I'm just like, wow, Taylor, wow. Like it was so random too. Like, I don't know he'll have to get on and tell you about it. But we hadn't seen each other in years, like a good 3 years, I think, 3 or 4 years. And it was just like a weekend I took away to go have fun. And his wife was there, their roommate was there, and I was there. And then obviously my friend was there. And we bought, some drinks, pizza, and we were catching up and everything like that. Well, the drinks hit us a little bit harder than we thought. And we go to this we go to the city and we go to this little bar because there wasn't many open at this point. And I have one more drink at the bar, and it just kind of pushed it over the edge. All of a sudden, I'm standing and everybody's having a conversation, and all of a sudden, I hit the ground and I start twerking. Never twerked a day in my life. Never twerked a day in my fucking life. Um, and so, yeah, it was just one of those things where for some reason, I just began to twerk and I thought I was great at it. And I'm sure I looked like a fish flopping on the floor. It was just one of those things. At that point in my life, I had never twerked, but I've twerked quite a bit since then. No, I'm kidding. Why is this even a topic? Why am I talking about this? Oh my
I
God, I'm
don't know.
embarrassed.
Well, one more. It's okay. Well, one more thing before I go. Like I never realized like just how cute Woody and Bo's relationship was until the fourth movie.
Oh, I know. I didn't think they were
There's
that in love until then.
oh, they were so cute. Um, it like I didn't know that the person who Bo voices Bo was also the woman behind the desk in Ghostbusters.
Oh, snap. Yeah, if you look
Yeah,
up the voices, like, look up the voice who plays Ariel. She plays in so many other things, it's crazy.
I
It's crazy, it'll
know it's
shock you.
ridiculous. Like I love her, like the voice of Bo. Her name's Annie Potts. If you ever seen her. Have you ever seen the movie Pretty in Pink?
I've heard of it. I think I might have seen it, but I'm, like, not remembering it right now, but I think I might have seen it.
She is in that, and she is so hilarious.
That's awesome.
Like,
It was such a fun night. It totally was.
mhm.
And then we ended up singing a cappella songs in a garage where I think there might have been piss on the floor from someone else or something like that because it smelled like pee.
Yeah, yeah.
So
She's like Annie Potts is like so intense in that movie. It's great. Because there's this one scene where she like shoots a stapler gun at like this kid that was trying to steal a record, and
it's
and
violent.
um and she missed him by like half an inch, and he's like, "You almost shot my eye out,"
Oh,
and, and she's like, "half an inch."
oh my goodness. Yeah, that would be terrifying. Somebody shoots a freaking stapler gun at you. Have you ever stapled your finger? That's crazy as hell.
Ow.
I've
And it's
stapled
like,
my nail one time. It was bad.
oh, ow, ow. And it's like, I don't. I just laugh because the kid was a little shit anyway.
I love that in movies when you just want that character to get his or hers, and it's just like they got it, or it's
Almost.
yeah, almost. Long story short, we ended up singing as loud as we could in an empty parking garage at the end of the day. Oh my gosh, everybody who saw my channel last year knows that Morning Almond and I will randomly sometimes go on like mid little concerts, a cappella concerts, and we just like have a great time. It's so much fun. We often do that. We have like been doing that for like close over a decade now, where we'll just randomly just hold like a cappella concerts with each other. It's so great. But yeah, we really did. And then remember that one person was like, "Woo!" They like totally cheered us on. And I sang like one of the most depressing songs ever. And it was like, what is happening? And then we went back to the hotel room and everybody else is in bed because they couldn't last as long as we could. We really went ham and we really went for a long time. It was great. And then everybody went back to bed. Or everyone went to bed. And then we busted in the door. We were so loud. And I fell, or did you fall? I don't even remember who fell at this point, but we were falling all over the place. I didn't even take my shoes off. I just laid on the bed. And I didn't even move all night long. Like I literally remember waking up, but I also remember calling my husband and telling him I love him at like 4 a.m. in the morning and having like this adorable conversation. But I was actually way louder than I thought I was. And everybody was like, "Taylor, you're on the phone right now." And I'm like, "I know." It's like funny. Oh my gosh. That was a fun
Yeah. I told
send
my friends on live stream with you, and they're like, "Oh, cool."
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
But I have to get going because I got to
Okay.
talk to one of
Well,
my
thank you
friends
so much
about
for being
tomorrow.
on. Yeah, thank you so much for being on here and sharing all of that fun stuff with us. And the Woody story, that's actually awesome. I'm gonna look that up and I'm gonna play it and I'm probably gonna be traumatized and I'm gonna be like, yo, what's up? Join my Discord
I
if you
am
my
so.
Discord, because that would be awesome to be able to have you in there in general chat and chit chatting and stuff.
I will. Jesse, if you're still there, send me it, please.
Cool. I stapled my hand in front of a customer one time. That was so embarrassing. Oh my God. Bye. Kiss the stars. That would be horrible to do it in front of somebody. I think I did it like I was just doing some I think I like some teacher's assistant thing and I just got my finger and like it didn't go all the way through and like lock in, but it did have some problems. And I was able to get it out though. So that was good. Also, the description, it is in the link that it doesn't expire is in the description box below because I don't have the grabbing the invitations open on on the Discord just to keep it safer in there for people. So you can grab the link that doesn't expire that's good in the description box really quickly. And it's like one of the first ones, I think, Jesse, so you know. But yeah. Sending love. The full moon is on the 7th. Yay! Thank you so much for being on. You were so great. That was a lot of fun. I love having people on the panel and just being able to talk with people like via voice for the first time or something like that. It's just really cool. It's a really cool. But yeah. So if anybody has Animal Crossings for Nintendo Switch, let me know. I'm going to drop my little code so you can add me and we can or just any other games. Let's see, what games do I have? I have Mario Kart Deluxe, Mario Bros Deluxe, Sonic Racing, and Animal Crossing so far. That's what I have. So I'm going to drop my little friend code. Add me, bitches. Add me so that we can go on the internet and play multiple players together. That would be fun. I want to see your Animal Crossing town. The link is expired. Let me grab another link really quick. I have such a hard time with getting those links to not expire. Even when I click them to not expire, it says expired. It's the weirdest thing. So let me grab that really quickly for you guys. Invite people. Copy. And I'll be dropping it in the chat. Paste. That is my Discord. Pop on in there if you guys would like to chit chat with me and all sorts of other things. We have windows like Pokecord. We have windows like Onion Boy and Kai stuff, Wicca stuff, bots, arts and crafts, daily tarot readings. We have videos, memes, selfies, self-promo, artwork, Sims, fur babies for posting your animals, not the weird stuff. No kink shaming though, not kink shaming anybody here. Music, games, those are probably my least active windows, I'll be honest. We have voice chats and all sorts of other stuff that we post, selfies, stuff like that. Just a way when I'm not communicating on YouTube or I'm busy. I communicate through there and I'm more active there than I am on my Twitter. So yeah, but back to my little my Switch friend request thing. Hold on just a second. Profile. What is my code? Here it is. Switch code. I wish I had a Switch. I just got one and it's actually really cool. So if you're looking to get one, I would invest in it. 8357-73. Should probably learn this and memorize this, but what are you gonna do? Until it happens just naturally, I feel like. There we go. Let me double check that that's my code. 8357-7376-5011. Okay, this is my code. I have a Princess Peach photo with a pink background, just so you know. That's my code. Add me, bitches. Add me. I play mostly Animal Crossings, and then I'll switch back and forth between Mario Kart and Super Mario Bros. But yeah. I've been waiting for Animal Crossings and New Horizons for over a year. So let's just say I'm very committed. Very fucking committed. But yeah. I'm just using my roommate's Switch. I don't have those games, but I will add you. Yay! I will be waiting for the friend request to pop through. Let's see. Online friends. Let's see. Friend suggestions. Friend lists. We will rock you. Yeah. I probably spent way too much money on games way too fast because like Nintendo games that are exclusive just to Nintendo are like $60. But I mean, when you're basically bound to the house, what are you gonna do? And I bought every Sim expansion pack, and I don't really like playing any other weird games that I'm not connected to. So that's what I do, boo. Oh, let's see. Jazz. Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Ah, okay. That's you. Yay. Oh, I think we added each other. Yeah, because I was like, it didn't come in as a request that just came online. Coolio. But yeah. And I can't talk about, oh, I have to give you a roll. Sorry. Let me give you the roll really quickly. Log. And the only reason to do that is just to help protect people. You made it, Shadow Light. And Terra Act just showed up. I will give you guys the star roll. That way you can see the Gen chats. Let's see. And you as well. You as well. The star roll. And that's just to help protect against raids in Discords. I'll tag you in the Gen chat now. Hey, there you are. Yay, new Discord members. Woo! Super, super cool. I'm glad to have y'all in there. Yeah. I love that you guys are coming in and being a part of the community. The community. The welcome area has the rules. Basically, it's basic, like no racism, no doxing, stuff like that. That's basically what it is. Oh my God. That meme, though, is that moment. Oh my gosh, with Michael Jackson, terrifying. Terrifying. It's the one where he literally has Onision's face over the over Michael Jackson's face, and then that time that Michael Jackson held the baby over the what do you call it? The what is it? It was like a 2-story building or something like that. Terrifying moment, and I still cannot watch that moment to this day. Terrifying. I wanted to share that with you guys. It's actually quite accurate, to be honest. But yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna balcony. Yes, balcony. I got pregnancy brain. Thank you, Roger. Now I feel really dumb. But yeah, so I'm going to end the stream, guys. It's been an hour and a half of awesomeness with you. I'm so happy we could catch up. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being such a good community to come back to. And although we may be a smaller community, we still are a good community. And I like you guys, and you guys are awesome. You make me feel good. You make me feel like streaming today was really fun. And I will see you guys soon. If I don't stream, it's because I'm trying to pop out a baby, y'all. I swear, it's difficult. But eventually the channel will move back to its regular streaming days and consistent uploads. So stay with me. Be patient. I'm sorry. But yes, I love you, and kiss the stars.